Good morning, students. I hope you're having a great day, and I hope everyone had a chance to look at the video yesterday about brass instruments. Today we're going to make a trumpet. So I'm going to review the parts of the trumpet, and then we're going to make a paper one. This is the mouthpiece, which goes into the body. On the body of the trumpet, there's various handles, places to hold it, as well as valves to get different notes. And then at the end, there is a bell. Okay? So our trumpet is not going to sound exactly like this brass trumpet, but it's going to sound pretty good, and it's going to be really fun to jam with. So are you guys ready to see it? All right, I actually have two trumpets. One is with a straw on the end, and one is without a straw. I'll show you the difference here. Okay, this one is just tape, and this one is a straw. So both of them work, and they're fun, and all you need to do this project is 3 pieces of paper, a pencil, Scotch tape or any type of tape, and some type of way to draw the holes for the valves, either a marker or a crayon. All right, so let's get to it. If you want to do it with me, you can put the video on pause, go get the materials, and we can do it together. So our first step is to make the body of the trumpet. So basically you hold your paper like this, just a regular piece of paper for a printer. You can also use construction paper or anything you have at home. But you take a pencil and you just roll the paper. The pencil just basically helps you roll it. Okay, so I'm holding it up, but it's actually easier to do it on a flat surface. So there you go. Now you can have, if this is a little tricky for you, you can ask someone at home to help you. You could do it with a sibling, do it with your mom or dad. When you're done, you loosen it up a little bit, and just to drop the pencil out, and then you put some tape on the end. Each trumpet is going to be different. Okay, so here is the body of my trumpet, this part. So the next part we're going to do is the cone, the bell of the trumpet, okay? So I find this to be the hardest part, but basically you just have to find your way into making this paper into a cone shape. And that was actually pretty easy for me today. And there we go. So again, you're gonna have one side bigger than the other, okay? Just like an ice cream cone, actually. Take the tape and just put it on the end. And I would take another piece of tape and put it on this end. Okay, so now we have our bell, we have the body, and there's going to be a bigger side to the body. It's a little complicated doing this on video. So you're going to take the more narrow part, the thinner part, put it in the main part of the trumpet, and pull it through, okay? And tape it. All right, so now we have the body and the bell, and we're going to work on the handle. So that is another piece of paper. And again, tomorrow we're going to do a different trumpet out of different materials, but today I wanted you to have something. By the way, take a piece of paper and fold it in half. I wanted you to be able to make a trumpet out of something really simple without using any scissors. So basically all you're going to do is take this paper and however you want to do it, make it smaller into a handle. So I'm just folding it. I'll try to show you. In on itself. I'm just going like this so I can have a really strong handle. I'm going a little fast, so it's not quite as neat as it could be. All right? So we have a handle. I'm going to put a little bit of tape to hold it together. I think I did this a little unusual. I actually think I did my handle wrong, but I'm not sure why. We're going to redo that handle. So that I'm actually glad I did that because I had you fold it this way. I'm not thinking. What we need to do is fold the handle this way. Sorry, guys. Okay? So let me do the first fold. You have to... So, even I can make a mistake. Actually, I make a lot of them. And we're just going to fold it in longwise. So, I apologize for that. I'm going to keep folding. I thought something was looking wrong. All right, much better. So you actually need the handle to be long and not short. Once you have this shape, take a little bit of tape. I make a lot of mistakes when I make things, but that's how you learn. Okay, so basically you're going to take this and you can make a mark or not, but I'm basically dividing the paper into thirds. And I'm going to bend it into like a U shape. So that's our first bend. Then on the bottom, I'm going to bend it out because that's where we're going to attach the handle to the trumpet. So let me show you a close-up view of what we're trying to get. So you just sort of decide where you want it. I put part of it on the bell and part of it on the body. And then you just tape it together. Again, I'm trying to do this as fast as I can. So I'm just using one piece of tape, but at home you might want to secure your trumpet a little better, your handle. Okay? So, we have a couple more things to do. One is to draw our valve holes. So you want to make sure that they're on top of where the handle is. All right, so about there. And just make 3 circles. You can use a marker, pencil, or a crayon. And we're making 3 because the trumpet has 3 valves. Okay. And now we have to work on the mouthpiece. So you have 2 options. One is to use a straw. Now, I don't have any more straws in my home, so I'm just taking this piece of macaroni. I wouldn't suggest using this because you don't want to have food just laying around your house. But if this were a straw, you would put it in the end and tape it. Okay, and then you'd have something to blow on. You don't want to blow directly on the paper because it'll just, it'll get too soft and wet. And you don't want to use the macaroni. I'm just pretending it's a straw. But if you don't have one, like I don't have another one, I'm just going to put tape on the end. And it works really well. And again, the reason is you don't want to put your mouth on paper. So just put the tape on the end, sort of follow the circle. And then I'd even do one more to make it a little thicker, a little more secure. And basically you have a trumpet. Let's see if it plays. All right. I hope you get a chance to make one, and I will see you tomorrow.